Two more situations. If the signed type has a higher rank than the unsigned type, and the signed type can represent all values of the unsigned type, then the unsigned operand is converted to the type of the signed operand. So, if we have this example, then we have a -5 in signed long. That's a 64-bit number. And here we have unsigned, a 32-bit number. So signed long can represent all values in the type unsigned int. That means this operand is converted to a signed long. And that means we compare -5 and 3 in both in type signed long. So that is false, and the compiler should produce code. When we run this program, it should print pass, unless the compiler is buggy. Okay. If instead the signed type cannot represent all of the unsigned types values, then the signed operand is converted to its corresponding unsigned type. Okay, so what happens then? Well, now we are this and the previous slide, they are not the output is not defined by the C standard, because it's dependent on the compiler's choice of sizes for integer types. I mean, the behavior is implementation defined. Okay, but let's assume that signed long and unsigned int both are, the same size. So then signed long cannot represent all numbers in the type unsigned. That's clear. The log, if both have 32 bits, for instance, and the largest unsigned, it cannot be represented with in the signed type of also 32 bits. So what happens then? Then the signed operand is converted to its corresponding unsigned type. So now this expression is converted to a type that is not even mentioned in the expression. And the type is, in this case, unsigned long. Okay, so -5 is converted to unsigned long, and that becomes a huge number. And the compiler should, it should select, when the program is run, it should select this case. Okay, so this is a big warning. There are, avoid comparing signed and unsigned. Many compilers print the warning messages when the code contains comparisons between signed and unsigned. And this and the previous slides show that code which does that is in general not portable. We cannot know the outcome. And it depends on the sizes of the integer types. In this case, it is portable, since the types are the corresponding types, but it's still somewhat confusing. So try to avoid it.